It's Saturday, 9th of May. This is the Ballin After. Dear Patrick, that's how the letter from Jordi Bertomeu began yesterday. It was sent around by the ECA. Basically, this Cold War isn't really going anywhere for the time being. The ECA says, we don't want anything to change. FIBA goes, we want to kind of run everything. And no one seems to be talking to anyone directly. So, short version, pen pals. Maybe Jordi and Patrick, I know we could get this going on OkCupid, but at least keep it a little bit private. Just throwing it out there, might get a bit more friendly, at least in that environment, get to know each other, get to know their hobbies, their interests, stuff like that. Also in Euroleague, the first team and second team for all Euroleague teams were announced. No room, of course, for Taylor Rochesky, the Alfonso Ford winner as top scorer. No room either for Bryant Dunstan, the surprising winner of Euroleague Defender of the Year on either side. And no room, although not surprising really, for Bogdan Bogdanovic, the rising star. Not exactly shocked to not see the rising star make it. The bigger surprise, really, nowhere near as big a surprise as Dunstan winning Defensive Player of the Year, it has to be said, is that Bogdan managed to beat Dario. Good job. I thought Dario was going to get it, but hey, Bogdan, you had a good season. Not going to hold it against you. Just going through our first and second teams here. First team, Vasilis Spanoulis, Milos Teodosic, Nemanja Bjelica, Felipe Reyes, and of course, Boban. I'm getting paid a lot of money by somebody else next year, Marjanovic. Where Boban gets paid, who knows, but if he stays in Europe, he's going to be a weapon and a half. Second team, bit more of a spread of clubs really. Nando De Colo, Rudy Fernandez, Andrew Gaudelot, Devin Smith, Ante Tomic. Well, I say by spread, I really mean a couple of players who actually aren't in the Final Four, apart from Boban in that side. So, what are we going to expect from this? Not a lot. Nice to see Felipe as a veteran, who's a man who is roughly my age, but looks a lot younger. Thanks, Felipe, making it into the side. And lastly, but yeah, probably least, bit of a shots fired on Twitter there on Thursday. Jeremy Pargo basically complaining about the Winter League schedule in Israel. Not exactly a shock, but there are certain times and places to respond to this. The surprise was the Winter League basically called him on it, fired shots back saying, we adjusted, we bent over for you guys during the Fenerbahce series in Euroleague, stop complaining. Now, I don't know, I love me a good social media manager and I love a bit of spark, but I just assume if that's me, I'm bouncing up to my boss or something. But hey, I kind of liked the directness of it as well. Could you imagine the NBA calling out Dwight on that, or anyone really? That'd be an interesting thing to see. But for now, that's it in the Ball and After. We'll be back on Monday with our next episode with 4 questions, one for each of the Final Four teams. And then on Tuesday, that's when I land in Madrid. We'll have our next episode after that on Wednesday. So Monday and Wednesday, the next 2 episodes of the Ball and After. Keep an eye out for that, and always stay on ballineurope.com.